Christmas gone the way of history.
Oh, but it's not over yet, dear. We also have a special surprise for you.
Oh. For me, I can't imagine what it is.
Merry Christmas, Santa!
Oh. Why, what's this?
We are gonna get it.
And pulls our brain power.
To come up with something new and unique.
To make your job 1,000 times easier.
A consulting firm.
The best on Madison Avenue that money can buy.
They've all been working extra jobs to pay for it.
In fact, Mr. Schumer keeps it around making cookies for us to do his work.
A consulting firm.
Your reputation is sterling.
Results guaranteed.
But elves, I'm confused. What do I need with a consulting firm up here in the North Pole?
Looks like you're about to find out, dear.
Whoa,
Get everything to the outfits. With Miss Bum, I need to see Mr. Claus.
that's me.
Okay, well, here's my card, sir.
Oh.
Well, my foot hurts, and how?
Then perhaps you should take a seat.
No, ma'am, that is the name of our firm.
Yes, indeed. The very best on Madison Avenue that money can buy.
Well, shall we get started? Time is money, you know.
Mr. Claus, I think you shall be pleased with the presentation we have put before you. The culmination of a 6-month research study instituted per se by a beautiful staff here. Yes? Let's do this off, yeah?
Happy to, JJ. To begin with, we have location. Big mistake.
The North Pole?
Yes, of course. As you can clearly see on this map, the North Pole is situated here. But the rest of the world is down here.
And what's wrong with that?
Simple logistics, dear lady. The area is totally inaccessible to your major retail outlets.
But we don't need retail to make everything ourselves.
Yes, sir, of course. Now, I won't argue that Rudy Tutus and Rummy Tum Tums have their place, but I think we can all agree that here at the pole, we're also faced with deplorable weather conditions, making it difficult for things to fly in and out.
But Rudolph has never had a problem.
The reindeer with the red nose, right? Right! Well, I'll get back to that in a minute. Now, according to our latest real estate survey, the new property buy today is Santa Monica. Santa Monica? But of course, Santa Claus, Santa Monica, nice ring to it, wouldn't you agree? Now, we can move your whole operations branch down there in, say, 3 months which?
Santa Monica?
Gorgeous weather, beaches, mass transit.
And just not to mention the proximity to Hollywood. We're talking major studio contracts here, Mr. Claus. I mean, maybe a media place at Disneyland or Universal Studios or...
But my headquarters have always been here in the North Pole. What about the letters from little children?
Oh, no problem. We'll put in a change order at the post office. And let's think about an 800 fax line.
Progress, Mr. Claus, changes the way of the world. This brings us to some radical new scheduling changes.
What kind?
Well, you see, economic indicators indicate that December is the very worst time to have Christmas. Why? It's at Thanksgiving. People are concerned about their
It's
budgets.
just not to mention the census will put pressure on you to meet a once-a-year deadline.
Oh, I've never minded.
Well, that's besides the point. We're moving it to August.
August?
Yes, August. I mean, after all, we have the children at 7. I mean, economically, by moving Christmas into August, children are still in summer vacation and can move at the department stores and toy stores at full force to prepare the gift lists.
We're also looking at daylight savings time here. People can be out longer in the evening making their purchases. Very practical. Very.
Yes, Mr. Claus. Our economic analysis predicts that a summer Christmas will definitely boost the mid-year business loan.
Perhaps, but what about the snow? If Christmas is in August,
Then
then...
there won't be any, of course. Point exactly, Mr. Claus. Your delivery time will be maximized, streamlined. Why? Without snow, you could probably cut your delivery time by up to 71.6%.
The reindeer may have a hard time adjusting. They've always had snow to travel on.
The reindeer, well, they'll just have to go.
What?
Must they keep doing that?
My little friend, sorely concerned as am I that these changes just aren't for the best.
Nonsense! A great deal of work has gone into the study.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
As I was saying, Mr. Claus, your sleigh, the one you fly, right? It's, how do you say passe? Oh, don't get me wrong, we can still use it for publicity gimmicks, you know, to satisfy the needs for those purists, but so far as the mode of transportation, it's just all wrong.
But how can I make deliveries without a sleigh?
I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. Claus. We've come up with something that not only represents a significant cost reduction, but addresses a new and improved image. An RV?
There's one thing that concerns me, though. That looks awfully heavy for the reindeer to carry across the sky.
Our point exactly, Mr. Claus. Put them out to pasture. They're simply not cost effective. Consider this. You feed and house them for 365 days of work. Generous on your part, but not physically responsible.
And then there's the matter of clothes.
What about them?
Hopelessly out of style as well as inappropriate for the Southern California climate.
And luckily for you, we took the liberty of having your clothes though, Mr. Claus. I mean, as of now, judging by your hair color, your complexion, and your clothes, you're just definitely wearing the wrong suit.
I am.
Yes, you are. Luckily for you though, I prepared a colored booklet of colored swatches, so we can pick out your wardrobe.
You'll love it. Sports shirts, Bermudas, and clodhoppers. Well, not what you'll be wearing in this particular instance. It will be sandals.
But these so-called clodhoppers provide excellent traction on slippery rooftops.
No more rooftops, Mr. Claus. From now on, we simply travel precaution delivery services through a regular mail. A real-time saver, don't you agree?
And luckily for you, we've also enrolled you in twice weekly aerobics and jazzercise class, also including a new diet of celery and granola, which, judging by that, should get you down to a sleeker figure so you can go on the spot that we booked you for on NBC.
That brings us to our next topic, personnel.
Personnel?
Now see here, I've always been perfectly satisfied with the elves. They're wonderful workers. And they're always just so polite.
You've seen the new retirement age rulings, haven't you?
Can't say I have.
I'll leave you a copy. In a nutshell, though, some of your elves have been around for 600 years. Add this to the factor of working conditions, few benefits, and minimum wage. And you, Mr. Claus, have set yourself up for a major lawsuit for impressive employment.
Yes. Now, in Santa Monica, you'll find a young and healthy pool of college students and struggling actors willing to take over your operations.
Contra? But we love you, Santa.
This is Rainier Manure.
For the love of Christmas!
Now I understand you've gone through a great deal of trouble for this business, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline on some of your offers.
Which ones?
Well, all of them.
All of them.
You see, in a world that's full of turmoil and confusion and unrest, people like to know that there are some things that will never change. Sounds like sleigh bells on the rooftop, the North Pole, a fat, jolly fellow you get milk and cookies to on Christmas Eve. I could never disappoint the children or their parents by being anything other than what I am. The elves will show you out.
I quit.
I'm very proud of you, dear.
Now you know I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, goodness, I almost forgot this letter. Oh, I actually did forget it. It's from a little girl, such a sweet child. She's very confused. She sent it to the editor of a newspaper and hopes that she get a response from you. But he asked for your help in tomorrow's edition for...
And I know exactly how I'll respond.
And how is that, dear?
I'll simply say, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And he'll never, ever change.